Their old dog had never shared anything in his life. Then he did something that changed how they understood him completely. Beatrix Ondrasek had raised Samwise, a golden retriever, for 11 years, long before her daughter Vesper was born, long before they'd ever considered a second dog. Beatrix was a veterinary technician of 20 years, trained to read animal behavior the way most people read facial expressions. She trusted her professional eye completely. When they brought home Clementine, an 8-week-old golden retriever puppy, 6 months after Vesper was born, Beatrix expected the usual adjustment period, an older dog tolerating a younger one, nothing more. Samwise had never once, in 11 years, shared a toy, a bed, or a lap with another animal. Then, on the puppy's 3rd day home, everything changed. Samwise picked Clementine up gently by the scruff, something Beatrix had genuinely never seen him do to any living creature, and carried her across the room, setting her down directly beside Vesper on the carpet. Beatrix laughed, assuming it was simple curiosity, and moved the puppy back to her own bed. Samwise retrieved her again within minutes, set her beside Vesper again. Her husband, Casimir, said what they'd both started to notice without saying aloud. He's doing that on purpose. That's not an accident. That detail would matter. She didn't know that yet. If you stay for stories about what animals sense before we do, you're in the right place. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. By the end of the week, Samwise had established a routine. Every time Vesper sat on the floor, he'd retrieve Clementine and position her close by, then lie down himself on Vesper's other side, boxing her gently between them. Beatrix, watching more carefully now, noticed something she had missed before. Vesper's balance while sitting unsupported was inconsistent. She'd list slightly to one side every few minutes, catching herself late, sometimes not catching herself at all before Samwise or the puppy's small body cushioned the fall. A pediatric development screening the following week confirmed a mild low muscle tone, subtle enough that it hadn't been flagged at her last checkup, but real enough to matter for her motor development going forward. Has your dog ever done something that made no sense until it was the only thing that did? Tell us in the comments. These stories deserve to be heard. Early physical therapy makes a real difference here, the pediatric specialist told Beatrix. Catching this now instead of months from now changes our whole trajectory. Beatrix thought about the carrying, not sharing, not jealousy, but an 11-year-old dog building a soft, living barrier on both sides of a baby who needed one. The boxing in position, repeated daily, without instruction, without reward, without anyone ever asking him to. Every guardian deserves to be recognized, even the ones who never ask for anything in return. If stories like this matter to you, subscribe so you never miss the next one. Vesper started weekly physical therapy the following month. Every afternoon, Samwise still retrieves Clementine and sets her down beside her, not out of instruction now, but out of a habit nobody has ever asked him to break.